and welcome to Crafters TV. Welcome to Wake Up Call. I am very excited to be here with you this morning. Very, very exciting day here on Crafters TV. We are launching our bank holiday event. Perhaps you're over stateside and you don't know what these bank holidays were all about. Well, here in the UK, we have got a bank holiday weekend. First thing that means is the weather is going to be terrible all weekend. That we can guarantee. But we are celebrating the bank holiday in style. It means it's going to be absolutely perfect weather for you guys to be crafting inside if you are in the UK. But a lot of us guys here in the UK are going to be having the Monday off. So we've got a whole celebration that's kicking off today. So first up, I want to tell you all about our fabulous discount code that we've got happening today, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. So this is ending midnight on Monday night UK time. So if you pop the code BANKHOL20 onto that promo code box when you're checking out your baskets, you can get a tasty 20% off your order. It does exclude machines and new launches. It's a single use code, but 20% off your order is pretty cracking. So make sure you use that code wisely over the weekend. As well, it's a Friday. As if it wasn't good enough to have our discount code, we've also got a £5 Friday. And I'm not being funny, but I've had a little look on the website and there's some absolute corkers on there, believe you me. Make sure you check out the website. There's lots of Totally Tiffany goodies on there as well. Some of the buddy bags at just £5 or $5, but for today only. Even gilding flakes on there. You've got a cutting mat. There is absolutely all sorts on that £5 Friday. And even better, and I think sometimes we forget to mention this because it is so incredible, the fact that yes, we're knocking down the prices to just £5 or $5, but if you're part of the Platinum Club, you still get your Platinum discount on top of that, so it makes that deal even better, which is very, very exciting. Definitely a Friday to be treating yourself, that is for sure. Now it's just me, all on my own for this morning's wake-up call. I am very excited as ever to be here with you guys, so please do get your comments in. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear that you're keeping me company just an hour for wake-up call, but we have got a very exciting day lined up with the rest of the team. Debbie and Craig will be here at 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock for these two launch day shows that we've got all about our bank holiday event. Now, I think it's time that we kick off with some deals. I will be demonstrating throughout the show as well, but we have got some absolutely incredible deals that I want to share with you. It is time to have a little look at our incredible weekday wonder. Now, this has been running all week. We launched this first thing on a Monday morning, and it runs all the way through till first thing on a Saturday morning, just in time for our weekend wonder to launch. But this one is an absolute cracker of a deal. Perhaps you're like me and you're looking at your craft room and thinking, Lily, you need to get your storage in order. You need to get everything organised. You need to know exactly where everything is. Well, this is going to be the deal for you. This is all about storing your dies, and it's so important to store your dies correctly. It means that they're basically going to last an awful lot longer. If they are stored correctly, then dies will last you a lifetime. And quite frankly, with this collection, not only will they be stored safely, but you will be storing them in style. Look at this absolutely gorgeous small die wallet that you're getting as part of your deal. You've got that lovely zip closure, so it's nice and easy to open this up and then have a look at all of the dies that you've got inside. Not only do you have the ring binder on there, you also have the pockets on that side as well, which allows you to store other little items. Maybe it's going to be like your die cutting tools, maybe it's going to be your scissors that you're popping into there, completely up to you, but you've got all of your ring binders. Your ring binders are important because that's what allows you to actually pop your magnetic sheets into that gorgeous folder. So you're getting 2 packs of these, and within each pack you're getting 3 sheets. So that's 6 magnetic sheets in total. They're all already got their little holes in, so they're literally just going to slot into that binder. Fill them with all your dies and you are good to go. I find it's a good way to store your dies perhaps by category. So maybe you've got one for all of your sentiments, perhaps you've got one for all of your alphabets or your flowers, but however you're choosing to store these is a brilliant way to store them in these wallets because it keeps them safe. You know exactly where everything is and you know they're going to be kept nice and flat, so they will be secure. Your weekday wonder on this, of course, weekday wonder means you've got double points as well, but you've also got an incredible saving, taking that Platinum Club price all the way down to £18.77 or just $23.95, and that is for that fabulous folder and 6 of the magnetic sheets as well. It is a smaller size one, so I find it's ideal for a lot of your dies, maybe not your larger mechanism dies, but all of your sentiment dies, all of your flowers, your foliage, this is going to be absolutely ideal for. So do snap that one up because like we say, that is going to be ending at 10:59 a.m. first thing tomorrow morning, so get that one while you can. And of course, there's no reason to stop you from multi-ordering. So if you want to stock up on your storage, then grab a few of those if you can. Now, I did say it's all about our fabulous bank holiday event, and it wouldn't be a crazy event without some of our amazing goodie bags. Absolutely love these. They're always amazing value for money. Great, I always say as well, for crafty gifts. Of course, you get all of the items that I'm about to show you, but you can be splitting those up to be sharing them amongst your crafty friends or amongst craft groups as well. So this is your bank holiday mystery bag special for a Platinum Club price today of £24 or $32. You're going to get exactly what I'm about to show you. Oh my goodness. The saving, I'm just hearing in my ear, is wow, 79%. That is quite frankly crazy. I think somebody had a little bit of a bank holiday fever when they put this one together, because 79% saving is incredible. £24 or $32 for all of this. So first up, these, I was using these just the other night. I absolutely love these. They are perfect for your quick cards because you've got all the die cut toppers all good and ready to go. It's A4 in size, 160 GSM. You're getting 15 sheets. It's all about your decoupage. But the beauty of these is all of the different layers can actually be used separately. So it's been very cleverly designed. So yes, you can layer them together, bringing in some of your 3D adhesives. Maybe it's going to be my favourite foam pads that you're going to be using alongside there. But you can start to layer those together to get those dimensional effects. Or if you want it to go even further, use all those layers separately. And you've got such a lovely range of designs. You've got your cute little bears, you've got your afternoon tea. You've even got things that are going to be ideal for your masculine mates too. So just a very, very useful one to have in your crafty stash. Absolutely love that. So it's amazing to get that included. Next up, if you're into things all shiny, all sparkly and beautiful, look at these gilding flakes. Oh my goodness, our carnival selection, you are getting the 3 pots of gilding flakes included. It's your midnight mauve, it's your deep iris and your lapis blue. Honestly, my top tip with these is decant them into a larger Tupperware pot when you get them home, because you will find that they expand and you get so much more than you can see in the pots there. But such gorgeous colourways, aren't they just absolutely delicious? Love those. So those are included as part of your goodie bag. Now, goes hand in hand with your gilding flakes is your amazing glue pen set. You're getting 3 different glue pens. What I love about this is it's not 3 of the same, they are 3 different nib widths, which is super, super important because it means you've got different applications, different uses for every single one of these. So you've got your wide chisel nib, great for edging your cardstock. You have got your bullet nib. It's great for maybe a thicker lettering or applying to larger areas of stamped images. And then finally, you've got your super fine ballpoint nib, ideal for your lettering, your sentiments, any small areas of detail you want to get into. The beauty with these is they go on that sort of bluey sort of colour, so you can see exactly where you're going down with these. And then you can apply things like glitter or your gilding flakes with absolute ease. So it's amazing to have both of those included because they do work hand in hand. Now, next one, I'm starting to get a very full table already because you're getting absolutely tons. Even more gilding flakes again, but a totally different colour to the ones we've just seen. These are that lovely goldy sort of colour, and it's a full kit with this one. So not only your gilding flakes, but also your glue and your sponges as well. So absolutely brilliant to be getting every single one of those included. Part of the Roaring Twenties signature collection from that one. Next up, we have some lovely sentiment dies, and think about storing those in that Weekday Wonder if you're going for that one as well. This is your thank you. Really nice bold font on this one. Very, very modern and stylish. It's great for your quick makes. It's great for your masculine or teenage makes as well. Great one to have in your crafty stash. Next up, love these ones because these are all about your concept cards. Zigzag scene builders are all about cutting these 3 times, those 3 separate scenes, folding them together and getting that lovely dimensional effect. Whether you're going in with your pens like we can see here, or just using your coloured cardstocks, or even you're going monochrome and bringing in a little bit of gilding wax. Ooh, wouldn't that look lovely? These are super, super cool, but easy to use as well. And what I love about these is that you're also getting your sentiment stamps as well. So to finish off those makes absolutely perfectly. Honestly, I cannot believe I'm still going. There's still tons left in here. The value you're getting for £24 or $32 is amazing. Dean in my ear is saying it's outrageous. Dean, I'm going to have to agree with you. Amazing, maybe. Outrageous, definitely. Even more dies included as part of this amazing mystery bag. You are getting a set of 2 gorgeous dies in here. These are all about your edgeables. Love the fact that you've got one that's a little bit more wider, maybe for your larger scale cards or your thinner ones as well. Ideal for those smaller size cards, but a beautiful, delicate design with that one. Next up, perfect for your gift tags, but you can just be using these on toppers for your cards as well. You've got your I hate presents, said no one ever. Works hand in hand with that tag punch, but of course you don't always have to use that with that. You could be using it with your nesting dies or just squares or rectangles that you cut down with your guillotine. Love that one, super funky. Next up, we have got our number 9, or of course it could be a number 6. Dies and stencils included in this one, allowing you to cut out that number 9 and then use your stencil to do all the mats and layers with ease. Love that one, super useful to have in your crafty stash. Next up, ooh, it's for me this one. It's the Nature's Garden Lily collection. Unfortunately, yes, Jamie, it is spelt wrong, good spot there. But this is your beautiful colour lily stamp and die set. You get your matching stamps and dies onto there, allowing you to create those gorgeous 3D colour lilies. How absolutely stunning are those? Included as part of this amazing mystery bag. Can't believe I'm still going, quite frankly. We have got even more stamps. This is courtesy of your Nature's Garden Wildflower collection. This is all about your sentiments. These are going to work perfectly with so many other of your floral designs that you've got in your crafty stash. You've got things like You Grow Girl, Stay Wild and Let Love Grow. Beautiful mix of fonts on there as well, with your extra little embellishment icons to really set off your makes. Next up, gosh, this is absolutely beautiful. This is one of our sort of like creator card dies with this one. You've got a multitude of different dies in this die set, 5 in total, and you've got the different mix and match options with this one. So it might be the frame on its own, you might be bringing in the different sentiments, you might be using the sentiments separately. However you're choosing to use these, you've just got absolutely tons of options with that fabulous die set and beautiful intricate detail included with that one. And then, whew, I was going to say last but by no means least, but we've got 2 more left to go. We've got another sentiment. This is our Thinking of You. Love the fact that you get both your sentiment itself and the mat and layer die, making that very, very usable. And then finally, we have got from our fabulous layerable cuttable sentiment dies, we've got our Just For You. And the idea with this one is that you can cut all of those layers that you can see there in different colourways. You can start to build those together, but you can be using some of the elements separately as well. You don't have to use all of those layers together every single time if you don't want to, but very easy and great for your quick makes with that one, because you've got that statement sentiment that's going to work and fill your larger cards if you want it to, or it could be on your gift boxes, your gift bags, or any sort of project you so choose. So all of that, oh my goodness, an awful lot we're getting included in that. All of that for a Platinum Club price today of £24 or $32. Outstanding value for money. Absolutely amazing. A great way to actually stock up your stash. Now, if you thought that was a treat, oh my goodness, I've got another one. I'm coming back up. Righto, are we ready? I can barely lift it. Oh, blimey. Tired after lifting that up. That is heavy. The amount you're getting in this is incredible. So it's your bank holiday mystery card and paper selection for a Platinum Club price today of £40 or $48. The bag's falling over, it's so heavy. We have got so much in here. I'm so pleased that we're including this. This is one of my absolute favourites. I say it time and time again. This is real quality cardstock and it's an absolute staple in my crafty stash. I know it's the same for a lot of our other demonstrators here at Crafters TV. We love this. This is a 12 by 12 paper pad. You are getting that 250 sheets in there and you're getting the mix of your linen and your pearlized, just beautiful colour tones. You've got your pinks, you've got your purples, that gorgeous aqua blue and also that really soft lemon yellow included as part of this incredible pad. 24 sheets, 250 GSM. It's going to be one that you're using day in, day out in your crafting, that is for sure. Next up, I feel like this mystery bag's been created especially for me. It's all my favourites in this one. Absolutely loving it. We have got another of our 12 by 12 paper pads, 24 sheets in total. This time you have got your amazing encapsulated glitter and that double-sided pearl as well, all in your rose gold. Wowzers, look at that. Absolutely beautiful quality. 250 GSM, 24 12 by 12 sheets. Once again, wow, what have we got next? How many more treats? Oh, an absolute winner this one. A Winter's Tale, 36 sheets this time, double-sided, a little bit thinner, more paperweight with this one. We are going in with 180 GSM. Gorgeous, this one for all of your Christmas crafting. Double-sided, as always, your front side is slightly more layered and that reverse is a little bit more subtle. But you can see all of those gorgeous designs that you get on the front. That was one of our reorders actually that we brought back just last month. So amazing to be able to get that as part of a mystery bag. And this is getting on for half price because this is meant to be over £90 or over $110. So it's nearly a half price saving on this amazing mystery bag. So next up, we have got some amazing luxury insert pads, 48 of these in total, and these have been designed for your 5x7 cards, and they're actually foiled as well. You're getting 24 in the paper and 24 in the vellum, beautiful quality. They're going to finish off your makes absolutely beautifully, especially if you're selling your makes. That is an absolute winner. Next up, Centura Pearl. We do love our Centura Pearl, 310 GSM. 40 sheets with this one, A4 in size, and this one is your pastels. So you're getting your baby pink, your baby blue, that lovely minty green, you're getting your lavender and your lemon yellow as well. It's going to complement that 12x12 pad perfectly as well. If you want to go for that tone-on-tone look, then that's going to be absolutely perfect for using those two together. Wow, even more, finally, oh, I always say I love my vellum, so I'm very excited that we've got this included as part of your mystery bag. This is your Sarah Signature Say It With Flowers 8x8 inch vellum. You're getting 24 sheets in total. If you were lucky enough to get your hands on that Sarah Signature paper pad from the Say It With Flowers, this will work hand in hand. But if not, bring in some of your other cardstock that you're getting included, maybe your pastels, and you're going to get absolutely beautiful coordinated results. 8x8 inches, so you've got plenty of scope there for getting really creative with your vellum. Absolutely amazing for adding onto your lantern boxes as wrap for cards, behind your apertures as well. Just an absolute staple to have in your crafty stash, because let's be honest, flowers, we use them day in, day out, we use them time and time again, so to get in vellum form is absolutely amazing. Wow, I'm going to have to try and get all this back in the mystery bag. Good luck to me because it's heavy. Absolutely incredible value for money. If you're part of the Platinum Club, better than half price saving when it comes to that amazing mystery bag. So definitely one you want to be snapping up. And as well, yes, I've just shown you two different mystery bags, but you can be going for both of those. No duplicates across the two bags. Of course, if you order more than one of the same bag, then you will receive duplicates, but the two bags are totally different. So definitely the way I'd be going with that one is snapping up both of those. Now we've got some amazing deals on duos here. These are buy one, get one free. We've got a section, if you check out the shop today, over on the website of all of our buy one, get one free duos. I'm going to be doing a little demo with a couple of these in just a moment, but this is outstanding value for money. This is all about your sentiments, and it's all about those festive sentiments. So you're getting a duo of your Christmas fancy sentiments stamp and die sets with this amazing deal for a Platinum Club price of £5.59 or $7.16. You are getting both of these, both a Merry Christmas and both a Let It Snow. We'll be showing you in demonstration in just a few moments exactly how you work with these, but you get both the stamps and the dies included. Both sets, yep, both sets for a Platinum Club price today of £5.59 or just $7.16. Wow. Both sentiments that you'll be using on your Christmas crafting time and time again. Very useful sentiments to have and just super, super lovely with that gorgeous font. So we will be looking at those in just a moment, but something else we will be incorporating into the next demonstration will be some of our fabulous Christmas nesting dies. This is a duo of these. You're getting 8 dies in total for a Platinum Club price today of just £10.39 or $11.96. I always say it time and time again, but nesting dies are some of my absolute favourites. These are just gorgeous. You're getting both your beautiful baubles with 4 dies in there. That's the one we'll be using in just a few moments. And you're also getting that gorgeous Yuletide bloom. So you get all of those layering dies that you can start to layer together. You can be using them separately, or you can be using all of them together. Completely up to you. But to get all of those included is absolutely amazing for just £10.39 or $11.96. Absolutely incredible. Buy one, get one free. So if you buy one, you get one free. Always a good deal in my book, that is for sure. Now, we're going to be jumping into demonstration in just a moment, but I've got to say a few hellos because I'm so pleased that you guys are actually keeping me company. Jamie saying hello in my ear. In my ear, I've got the fabulous Jamie who's directing, and we've got Dean producing as well. So top team in the gallery as well. Yeah, there was no adjective for Dean. It's just Dean. Dean, we all know he's one on his own. He's one of a kind, that is for sure, Jamie. You are not wrong there. So who is joining us? We have got our gorgeous Victoria on the socials. Lois is joining us. Sally is in. Zoe is saying good morning. Sean is in. Shelley's in. Sarah Brown is in. Morning, Tana Gosling-Smith. We have got Emma Thrower saying hello. We've got Leslie in. Karen's in. Crafty Chimp. Love that name, Crafty Chimp. Brilliant. Lynn Harvey is in. Laura's in. Marion saying good morning. Laura is saying good morning. Oh, looking good in maroon burgundy, Lily. Oh, thank you, Laura. Lillian Quaff is saying, morning Lily, are you on your own? Yes, I am. Just an hour for this morning's wake-up call. You'll have Craig and Debbie back for the rest of the day. Kirsty D's in, Michelle Harris is saying good morning, Pamela's in, Linda is saying good morning, Kate F is saying good morning, Crafty Lovelies, and Terry is saying hello from Christmas Valley. We've also got Alicia Gordon is just saying good, beautiful Friday morning. And it was a beautiful Friday morning, I have to say. When I walked in this morning, sunshine was out. So it's a good day, that is for sure. And it certainly is a good day for crafting. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, it's always a good day for crafting in my book. Let's be honest. I am a craftaholic, that is for sure. But let's bring in some of these fabulous nesting dies that we've just been having a little look at, where you're getting your buy one, you get one free, which is an outstanding value for money. We only launched these last year as well. It's not like they're old dies or anything like that, which is amazing. So let's go in with our beautiful baubles. Let's take first up that largest die, and you're getting all of those nesting dies, and you're also getting a couple of those lovely little decoration dies in the middle. So let's pop this through our Gemini die cutting machine. So we've just taped down our die onto our cardstock. Now, I've been saying this a little bit lately, but I've been trying to go through some of my older paper and cardstock collections that I've got. This one is one that launched a couple of years ago for birthday. Do you remember when we did all like our retro rainbow, our paisley pearl? And it's one of the pearl pads. I can't remember which one. It's either paisley pearl or is it rainbow pearl? It's one of the two. It's one of those older paper pads, and I'll show you in just a moment as to why I decided on that particular colourway. So let's just pop our die out. So I'll bring in at this point, I'll quickly bring in my paper. So this is from our Sarah Signature Frosty and Bright 12 by 12 pad. I'm not sure if you can still get that over on the website. I know we did have it in stock just the other week. And I picked out, you can see those lovely blue berries that we've got on there. And I just picked out the blue from the centre of those berries. And that's how I decided on this lovely blue for my mats and layers. So you can see one pass through the machine. We have got our absolutely beautiful detail that we can see with our die here. I really do love this die. It's a lovely statement large die. So if you are creating larger projects, then this is going to work perfectly. But of course, included in the set as well, we do have some of those smaller dies. So if you are fonder of your smaller projects, and maybe it's your 5x5 cards, maybe it's going to be a little A6 cards, then this is going to work a treat for those as well. Love the fact that you've got all those options included in just the one die set. Of course, those smaller dies are going to be ideal for your gift tags as well. So if you're wanting to create a card and a matching gift tag, which I think is always a really nice finishing touch, then this die set is going to be ideal. But of course, don't forget, it's not just this die set that you're getting included. It is a buy one, get one free deal. So you are getting this one and your Yuletide bloom as well, which is amazing to get both of them. And I love the fact that you're getting a mix, because this one's obviously your rectangular one, and then your Yuletide bloom is your more square in design. So it means you've got that great variety in your duo. So look at all that gorgeous detail that we have got within that die cut. Now, all we've gone ahead and done already is we've die cut exactly that same design using some of our white multi-purpose. What we're going to do at this stage, we're going to bring a little bit of ink in. So we do have a bundle of our amazing shimmer ink pads on the Shop the Day. So we're just going to highlight the very edges of our die cut, just using our lovely Starlit Sky. We're not going to add an absolute ton. We're just going to really draw the eye into the centre by adding a little tickling of ink around the edge of these. And this is going to frame it beautifully. It's going to bring out that detail in our die even more, and it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful colourway with our shimmer ink that we've got here. And of course, with it being a shimmer ink, it's going to give it that little bit of shimmer and shine to make it look even more special. Now at this point, what we're going to do is, of course, you know me, you know I do love a good old drop shadow. So of course, we're going to drop shadow the two together. I'm just going to pop some of our adhesive onto the centre there. I'm not even going to worry about sticking the edges, the detail around the outside. If you want to take a little bit more care, then absolutely you can add some adhesive around the edge, but having just a bit of tape runner on the centre will be enough to hold that in position. You can see how that makes that pop by adding the ink and adding the drop shadow. Just absolutely love that. So we've already gone ahead and die cut a few of the extra layers. So we've taken that next die down and we've die cut that from our blue. Then what we've gone ahead and done is we've actually used that inner there as a template to actually draw around the inside of that die. And then what we're going to do, choices. Let's go in with some of our foam. Let's layer these together with foam. So we've used that as a template to draw around, and it's almost like getting an extra die within that set by using your dies as templates. So don't always look at your dies as just dies to cut. You think of using them as templates as well, so you can make them go even further. You can get those additional layers by actually drawing around your dies, which I absolutely love because it allows you to get extra mats and layers into your design, which always elevates them even more. So a little bit of foam onto the back of there, and then let's just pop that together just like so. So this is all starting to layer together quite nicely. So I think we shall go and we shall pop that in the centre of there. So let's get some more foam on the back of this piece that we've got. You know, I do love a little bit, I say a little bit of dimension, an awful lot of dimension on my cards, and that's what we're going to go ahead and do by using our foam pads. You can be using your foam tape, and you'll find all of your adhesives, all of your different glues, your tapes, your foam pads, whatever it might be. You'll find those all over on the website, so do check those out. Perhaps you're going to be stocking up on your adhesives. Do remember as well that Bankhole 20 code, 20% off, single-use code. Just pop into that promo code box, Bankhole 20, single use. Excludes your machines, excludes your new launches, but you can get 20% off. So that's starting to come in together really quite nicely. What we've gone ahead and done is we've die cut that smaller die, the smallest of the frames from that blue again. And then we've actually used, again, the inner of that die as a stencil or a template to actually draw around and then cut that out by hand. And that's using some of our lovely multi-purpose card. Then what we've done is we've taken the Christmas from the Merry Christmas, from that fancy sentiment stamp and die set, and we've actually stamped into the centre of that panel. I've actually stamped using this lovely this shimmer ink that I'm actually inking the edges with. So it goes to show, yes, you can be using your shimmer inks for inking the edges, and as you can see there, you get the lovely effect by doing that, but you can also be stamping with them, which I will show you in just a moment. So then let's just layer these two together. So bring back in some more of my foam pads just for even more depth and dimension, and we're starting to build this project really quite nicely and easily just by allowing ourselves to layer all of those different frames together and getting that depth and dimension by adding in the foam pads. So if we just position this, and because we've drawn around the inside of the die, we know it's going to fit absolutely perfectly, just like so. Now let's leave that to one side for just a moment. I want to show you how easy it is to work with our fabulous Christmas fancy sentiment dies. So you are getting both your Merry Christmas and your Let It Snow, but it's exactly the same sort of idea with both of them. Very easy to use and very same technique. Once you know how to work with these, it's exactly the same for both designs. So I'm taking the die, and I have to say I find it easiest with these to actually die cut the sentiment first and then stamp into the middle. But you know, have a go with the different ways around and see whatever works best for you. But a little bit of our multi-purpose card that we're running through. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stamp afterwards. I do find though for the actual words that don't have a die, so in this case it is your Christmas, I find it easy with those is just, obviously I've not got a die, so just cut down your panel to size and then just stamp onto that, nice and simple to use those ones. But all we've gone ahead and done now is just run that through our die cutting machine. And I have to say, these as dies on their own don't look like an awful lot. The stamps, of course, you can use those without the dies, but I have to say I'm not too sure whether you'd be using the dies on their own, but I know what you guys at home are like, super creative. I'm sure you can think of ways that you could be using those bubble dies, but we are of course going to be bringing the stamp into play. Now the way I find easiest is take the reverse of your die, a little bit of your dotty tape pen, and then just actually tape that onto your stamping platform. I find personally that is the easiest way to work with these, just because you've not got a lot of space around the edge of that die cut means that you've not really got anywhere to pop your magnets. So just by sticking that into position and using your dotty tape pen to do that, it means you will be able to actually remove that after you have stamped. So then let's go in with our gorgeous shimmer ink. This is the Starlit Sky, really lovely deep blue with this one. And we're just going to ink up all over that stamp, making sure we've evenly covered it with our ink. Really love this blue colour, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. One of our shimmer inks, you will find these in the bundle over on the shop the day. We have got the full range, I do believe it is, of colourways, 10 ink pads in total. These are just absolutely gorgeous. You can be using them for stamping like we've done here. You can be using them for your inking your edges like we've already shown. You can be using them for inking your embossed designs, absolutely tons you can do with these. You can even paint with them, which is absolutely amazing. Now you can see the details. We've just popped those up on your screen for you. Those are 10 of these ink pads in total, all of the shimmer ink pads. They are pigment-based ink pads, which means you can also heat emboss with them too, with them being a little bit slower drying. You're getting 10 of those for a Platinum Club price today of just £36 or $52, and that is the complete collection. Now, you can see just remove that really easily from your stamping platform. Absolutely love that. So crisp and easy. You can see you've got that beautiful design all around the edge. There you've got that beautiful, perfect, even border. Now with these being slower drying, I'm just going to bring in one that I've done earlier just because I know for sure that it's dry. But of course at that stage, you could actually be adding some of your clear embossing powder over the top and actually heat embossing, which is a fabulous effect. But you know what I'm like for a drop shadow, so all I've gone ahead and done is I've just die cut that outer die once again from that same blue pearl card that we've been using throughout this project here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to drop shadow the two together. So using a little bit of our tacky glue onto the back of that stamp piece, and let's just pop our colour slightly down and slightly towards the left, and that starts to complete that design. Now we've got all our elements ready to go, but we're going to bring in our project at this stage. I'm actually going to create a box. You know, I do love creating my boxes, especially for my Christmas gifts, and this should be a really pretty one with all those lovely dies. So our pattern paper, like I mentioned earlier, is from our, I did say it was Sarah's Signature Frosty and Bright, but you know what, I'm starting to doubt myself now. I'm trying to think, but I'm pretty sure it is Sarah's Signature Frosty and Bright. You could, of course, be using that amazing paper pad that is within that Winter's Tale. The Winter's Tale one is part of that paper and card bank holiday mystery bag, and that would work perfectly. So, as always, 1/4 inch borders onto my mats and layers. So we've got that lovely thin border of our blue. And then let's take our box that we've already scored. So we've cut two pieces down to 8.5 by about 10.5. About 10 1/4, and we've scored at 1 1/4. One on our box lid side of our Ultimate Pro and one on our box base side. Our box lid we're just going to decorate now. Our box base has all been popped together ready, so we are all good to go with our base. It's the same technique as building our lid and base. So once I've shown you that method for the lid, you'll be able to repeat that very easily with the base for your box. So let's just pop our first mat and layer onto the middle of there. And then I've done exactly the same sort of idea with my mats and layers for the sides of my box lid. So that means everything's going to be matching together absolutely perfectly. And you've got that continuity throughout the box. So then let's pop our design onto here. And I've chose this paper as well because we've got the lovely baubles on there. So it's going to match in perfectly with the die cut that we are using on the top of the box. So we're getting everything coordinating together really nicely, which is always a lovely look to your makes. Here I'm using my tape pen to actually do my matting and layering. I always say when I'm at home and I've got a little bit more time for those layers to dry, I do tend to go for my Collal All Purpose. Does just give you that little bit of wiggle room. So if you are not so confident when it comes to lining up all those mats and layers and getting everything layered together nice and neatly, then going for a wet glue like your All Purpose is absolutely ideal because it does just give you that little bit of manoeuvrability, which we do love, and it does dry very, very strong. But your tape pen is a very strong adhesive as well, so that's going to work an absolute treat too. So let's start to layer all this together. Of course, we'll be bringing in some of our legendary foam tape. You know where I'm like for all of the dimension, but it does really just set off these layers absolutely perfectly and really does add that extra bit of depth and dimension. So using our foam on a roll for this piece, just with it being a slightly larger section here that we're applying our adhesive to. And I'm just going to peel the backing off. This is our thinner one that's ever so slightly deeper than the wider width of foam tape, but you will find both on the website. It's always say horses for courses. You've got options when it comes to your adhesives. So popping that onto the centre there, and this is where we're going to play about with the design a little bit. Of course, we could have that in the centre, but for me that doesn't quite work. So what we're going to do is we're going to have that slightly down towards the right, I think, and then we're going to have that overlapping a little bit. I'm quite liking that. So let's go in with some of our tape, just making sure I'm applying the tape only where I need it and not to areas where we don't want it to be stuck down. So let's just take a length of our tape only on that top section there because it will be overhanging on the bottom, so we don't need any along there. Let's move that out of the way for just a moment. try and level this up. We'll see how wonky my eyes are, because I have to say I was creating a card last night and I got to the end and I looked at it, held it up in front of me, I thought, blimey me, that's a bit skew-whiff. So hopefully my eyes are doing a little bit better today, but we shall see. So what we're going to have to do with this one is, because it's being raised up both onto that but also in front of this piece, which has got foam onto the main piece and then foam where we've got the Christmas as well. So we're going to have to do, as Jamie's just called it, I've never called it this before, but I think I will be using this name from now on in, double-decker foam. Yeah, got to go for our double-decker foam. So double height of your foam tape onto the back of there. I'm worried that might be a little bit wonky. Oh well, no one will know, no one will know. Let's just lay that over the top, and I like having that overlap on there. I think there's something quite stylish looking about that. And because we've got our double layer of tape, our double decker foam, we will be absolutely fine when it comes to that. So what we're going to do now, last part of our project, is actually to build the box. So all you need in order to build your box, whether it's your box lid like we're doing here, or it's your box base, you just need a little bit, well I say a little bit, plenty of tape onto your tabs. Now, I definitely wouldn't be recommending something like your finger lift double-sided for this. You do need a nice strong adhesive. So your tape pen will do the trick. Collal tacky glue, very strong as well. That will do the job nicely, but you just need to remember, if you are using a wet adhesive, that you will need to actually hold that into position until that is grabbed. So anything like a little peg or quilting clip is ideal. But when I'm at home, I have to say I do favour my red liner tape. Of course, we've got the 3 different widths. We've got our 12mm, our 6mm and our 3mm. Your 12mm would be ideal to be adding onto here. But your tape pen will hold perfectly as well, with it being nice and strong. So then all we need to do is literally, this is always the scary bit, isn't it, to check that we've actually scored on the right side. Just pop your lid and your base together, thankfully we have, and that is your box all done and good to go, using some of your fabulous Christmas nesting dies and also using some of your Christmas Fantasy Sentiment Stampin' dies as well. Quite easy to pop together when you've got the gorgeous detail built within these dies, but a super fun project to create. Absolutely love creating that. That is right up my street. I always say I love a nesting die, and if you want to go for that duo of nesting dies, don't forget it's not just the one that I've shown you in that demonstration, it's also the Yuletide Bloom as well. It's a buy one get one free deal, taking that Platinum Club price all the way down to just £10.39 or $11.96 for 8 dies in total. Now, we've shown you quite a few goodies already. Can't believe we've got just over 25 minutes left on the show. I always say 2 hours flies by, let alone an hour. So I think it's definitely a chance that we gave you an opportunity to check out those baskets. Don't forget as well that Bank Hall 20 code and £5 Friday. So a lot to be going at over on the website. Check those out, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What does she do?
Exactly
what
how
does she do?
he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook. where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action.
Hello and welcome back to Wake Up Call. Just me for this morning, just me for Wake Up Call, but we do have a jam-packed day lined up. We've got the fabulous Craig and Debbie joining you guys for the rest of the day. We're just going to have a super fun Wake Up Call, and it's been lovely to have all of you join us this morning. We have got some of you saying hello already. We have got Maggie saying hello, Lindsay. Oh, Sandra Dundas says, Lily, you're never alone on CTV. Oh, thank you so much, Sandra. Honestly, it does feel like it, which is absolutely lovely. We've got Brenda saying hello. We've got Tricia saying hello, we've got Colleen's in, Thea's in, Lynn Morton is in, Karen saying hello, Alicia Gordon is saying, oh, she's ordered the Shimmer Ink Pad collection, yay. And Lois is saying, oh, she's loving the gift box that I've just created. Oh, thank you so much for all of your comments, guys. It is lovely to have your company. Now, before we do another demonstration before the end of the show, and I've just been told as well, we are allowed to overrun a little bit. So we might be able to go a little bit past the hour of 12. Yes, Jamie, we are breaking the rules. It's a Friday. After all, we can do what we like. Well, not quite, but we're allowed to overrun a little bit, so we should be able to get another demonstration in. But I've got some amazing deals I want to share with you. First up, £10 or $10 deals. Now, I say that, but if you're part of the Platinum Club, it's £8, $8, which is even better. I've already talked about this already, and I've got this all over my nails because I was playing with my gilding wax last night. Love my gilding wax, and this is absolutely fabulous. It is we've said gold on the screen, but this is actually your Empire Gold. This is incredible stuff. Was actually designed for use in the home decor industry. Oh my goodness, the quality of this is outstanding. I have to say I have used quite a few different golden waxes and polishes over the years. Nothing compares to this one. Comes to you by Pebio. We know the quality. It is an artist branded quality. It's absolutely amazing. A little goes such a long way. What can you do with it? Well, you can apply it to any of your cardstocks. Works amazing on both your dark and your light colours of cardstock. Maybe you've got an embossed design, use it like you would ink to highlight that design, and it works an absolute treat. Use it on the edges of your piece of card, use it on your die cuts. You can use it in so many different applications, but it gives it that beautiful sort of metallic lustre. Now, amazing price on that, £8 or $8. Now, next up, oh my goodness, I've just been told the deal on this one. We are getting an outstanding value for money with this one. 67% saving on your multimedia jigsaw die. It's your 5x7-inch jigsaw. Amazing for cutting through a range of materials with it being a multimedia die, whether that's going to be mount board, your fabrics, or just multiple layers of card in one pass. £8 or $8 for all of that. It should be $29.99 or $39.99. Absolutely amazing. Love that die set. Amazing value at that one. So next up, another Crafty Essential tab in your Crafty Stash. This is amazing, amazing quality. Sheena was talking about this just the other week. It's the one she absolutely loves. It comes to you courtesy of Spectrum Noir, which we know and love the quality of that outstanding brand. This is your 9x12-inch premium watercolour paper. You are getting the full pad, 20 sheets in total, saving over 20% for a Platinum Club price today of £8 or $8. Just absolutely amazing value to get all of that. Great for any of your water-based techniques, whether it's your pens, your pencils, or your inks as well. It's going to be absolutely perfect to have in your Crafty Stash and stock up while it's at that price. Of course, it's not limited to one per customer. Next up, another beauty from Spectrum Noir. These are your metallic flip markers. This set, the colourway is called Natural World. You're getting 6 different colours in here. You're getting your sunset, your prairie, your moonlight, your marine, rainforest and reef. And the idea with these is you get almost like several different colours in one. They shine the different colours in there. They are just absolutely gorgeous. Something really quite magical and mystical with your metallic flip markers. 6 of those in total for a Platinum Club price today of just £8 or $8. Now, we've been talking about stamping. We've already used some stamps in the show already. Perhaps you're thinking about how you're going to be cleaning those stamps. Well, we have got this solution for you, that is for sure. This is your stamp cleaning. That's your station that I'm showing you. It should be a solution. So your stamp cleaning solution, no, stamp cleaning station. This is the one. Sorry, Lily. Mind blur for a second. Stamp cleaning station. This is coming to you today for a Platinum Club price of just £8 or $8. You've got the 2 sides for this one. You've got your clean and your drying side. Literally, we've even got instructions on the back of there. Just clean off on one side and then clean off and dry off on the other. So easy to use, but it's going to keep all of your stamps absolutely pristine clean. That's amazing. It's a definite essential to have in your crafty stash. Now, talking of stamping, makes perfect sense. So we've just gone on from how to clean your stamps. Well, how to actually stamp. You're going to need a stamping platform to do this. This is a 6x6 inch stamping platform. Nice large scale on there, so you can use that with your larger stamps as well as your smaller stamps. You've got the spring-loaded feet onto there, which means it's very easy to get that crisp stamp impression every single time. You've even got your grid onto there to help you to line and position things. Use it in conjunction with your craft stamping mat and that's going to work absolutely perfectly. But a saving of over 30%, taking that Platinum Club price all the way down to £8 or $8. Absolutely amazing value on that one and a true crafty essential. Next up, we've been talking about them. We're still talking about them because I love them. Nesting dies, but this time slimline nesting dies and that in that everyday sort of occasion feel that we've got with this one. 3 different dies. You've got your different layers that of course you could be using all together for that lovely stacked design, or you can use them separately. However you're choosing to use these, you're going to get that beautiful level of detail on there and a different design on every single one of those edges for a lovely variety between the 3 dies. £8 or $8 if you're part of our Platinum Club. You're saving over 30%. Even more deals coming your way. Oh, 50% saving on this one as part of your interchangeable scene dies. These work a treat, cut in your coloured cardstock, bring in those inks. Maybe you're going to cut in your white cardstock and colour these up using some of your pens, or maybe even going to cut them in silhouette from your black card, perhaps even adding a little bit of your gilding wax to the side. That will work an absolute treat, but you're saving $9.99 or $12.95, taking that Platinum Club price all the way down to £8 or $8, which is absolutely outstanding. Now, perhaps you've got some of your double-sided dies in your crafty stash. Maybe you picked some up lately when we've had them on amazing deals. Well, you're going to need your double-sided cutting plates. You're getting a pack of 2 when it comes to this amazing set of double-sided cutting plates. Super, super easy to use these when you are die cutting with your double-sided dies. You just need 2 of these and 2 of your cutting plates, and that's the sandwich for your double-sided dies. Amazing saving on this one. It is half price, taking that Platinum Club price all the way down to £8 or $8, which is amazing. Great chance to stock up on these because at the end of the day, they are consumables like we always need to stock up on these, so we've got them in our crafty stash. So that's our amazing double-sided cutting plates, and you're getting a pack of 2. And that concludes all of our ink. No, it doesn't. There's one more. They're saying one more. We have got some of our amazing Totally Tiffany items as part of our £10 deals, and this is part of the desk made range. This is our store and clip pod. This is your large storage. It's absolutely amazing for storing a range of items. I'm just literally looking at what I've got on my desk here. I can see that my foam and a roll will be fitting into there, an absolute treat. I'm looking actually, I've got my stamping platform, my 8x8, my netted one. That would store in there quite nicely as well. So many different items you could be storing into this. Great for your craft storage as well. But of course, it's not just about your craft storage. You can be storing any items in there. I'm thinking your documents or letters or anything like that would work an absolute treat in this. It could be recipe books in the kitchen. You've got that nice reinforced sturdy base as well. You've even got a handle on the side as well. We know the quality of Totally Tiffany. It's absolutely outstanding and just another great storage solution to have in your crafty stash. Just £8 or $8 for that whole item there. Love that one. Now we have got some £5 or $5 deals coming your way. So first up we have one of our buddy bags. This is our Catch It buddy bag. Fantastic with this one. £5. Oh my goodness, you're saving over 15% on this one, taking that Platinum Club price all the way down to £4 or $4. Now, with all our buddy bags, what we know and love, it is wipe clean on there. You've got the see-through outer, so you can see exactly what's in there. We say it time and time again, but if you can see what you've got in your crafty stash, you are more likely to use it. If you don't know what's there, you're not going to use it, are you? So the fact that you can see through is absolutely brilliant. You've got your handles on there as well, so maybe that's going to be hooked onto a hook that you've got on the back of a door or onto a wall, or maybe that's just for transporting it. If you're taking this out to your crafty clubs or your classes, the fact that you've got a handle is absolutely ideal. But it's not just about the bag. You've actually got 4 of those plastic trays in there. They're separated. I have to say, I use bags like these to actually store all of my ribbons. So I have all different colours of ribbons in the different compartments. It makes it great for storing and compartmentalising. Oh, I set myself up to fail with that one, didn't I? Compartmentalising all of your crafty stash. Maybe it's by theme, maybe it's by colourway, but that's going to work an absolute treat. And just £5 or $5, definitely think about stocking up on that one. Now, even more Spectrum Noir goodies that are coming to you as part of this amazing collection of our £5, $5 deals. Wowzers, absolutely love these. These are incredible quality. These are just £4 or $4 for all of these. That's working out, if you're part of that Platinum Club, for £1 or $1 per pen. Dean in my ear is saying he wants them in my life. Well, Dean, you know what to do. Get yourself over to the website, get them checked out, because it's £4 or $4 for that full collection of 4 beautiful bright colourways. This is the bright set. And the brilliant thing about these is they're going to go onto so many different surfaces. So of course, it's not just about your card making. It's not just about your paper crafts. It's about your mixed media. It's about your home decor. It's about going to all of your different surfaces. Whether that's going to be a card, whether it's going to be a ceramic, it could be acetate, it could be plastic, it could be wood, it could be going onto mugs. There are so many options with these amazing paint markers. Love those colorways. So, so bright and vibrant. I think getting the kiddies involved in your crafting is going to be ideal with these as well. Just absolutely amazing. When they're meant to be $7.99 or $10.99, to get them for £4 or $4 is it's an absolute steal, let's be honest. Right, next up, we have an item that's coming to you from the fabulous Sarah Signature Garden Party collection. This is a stamp and die set called your Dainty Lace. Wowzers. Another amazing saver on this one. You are getting this for just £4 or $4. You're getting a 12-piece collection. You're getting all the stamps with your beautiful nesting, matching shaped die. So it's nice and easy to stamp out that design and cut it out using those fabulous mashing dies. Oh my goodness, next. Right. Amazing saving on this one as well. This is part of your Expressions die collection. This is your Hello. You're getting 2 dies in total. Both the word itself and the outer matte die, allowing you to create your shaped cards with absolute ease. You are saving $9.99 or $11.95 for this set of dies. £4 or $4 if you're part of that Platinum Club. Right, next up we have even more goodies, and this is an absolute cracker one. If you have got your Ultimate Pro, I've just heard 62% saving. Good grief, run don't walk when it comes to this one, because this is an absolute steal of a deal. This will work amazingly with your Ultimate Pro, but you do not need to have your Ultimate Pro to actually work with this. This is an embossing board which allows you to create all of these embossed shapes. These could be your amazing card shapes. They could be going on the top of boxes, but it's a double-sided board, so you've got all of those designs on that side. We flip it over and you've got all of the designs on the other. You've got that gorgeous bottle design. I mean, there's so much you could be doing with that. It could be a baby's milk bottle, it could be a beer bottle, it could be a juice bottle, it could be a cocktail bottle. You could be using these for your gift tags. You can be using them for your card shapes. So useful to have in your crafty stash. And quite frankly, for just £4 or $4, it's an absolute steal of a deal, that is for sure. Now, next up, we have, it's all about the flower making. I do love making my flowers, and this is something a little bit different. Not about our foam or our paper, which is what we talk about so often. This is about making your crepe paper flowers. This is your amazing crepe paper flower making kit coming to you as part of this Say It With Flowers collection from Sarah Signature. This has got 30 elements in total for a Platinum Club price of just £4 or $4. Saving over 60%. You've got everything you need to create the most beautiful, gorgeous crepe paper flowers, 3D flowers that look absolutely amazing. Love that one. Next up, we have got some of our dies. I can't believe this is £4 or $4. Oh my goodness me, have you seen the size of this die? It's a 5x7 die. I'm going to have to get this out of the packaging. not only do you get the outer, somebody has stolen the inner, but you do get the inner as well. She's flown away. You get the outer and the inner die. Look at the size of that die, for goodness sake. £4 or $4. And don't forget, you are getting that inner die as well, but a whopping great die, a huge hunk of metal for £4 or $4. You gotta get this one, honestly. It's meant to be $16.99 or $19.99 for all of that, and it's part of our amazing actual 3-in-1 credit card die range. And what we mean by that is you've got so many different options when it comes to how you can use these dies. If only it would fit back in the packet, we'd be all right. There we go. You can use these in so many different ways. You can use that outer die on its own. You can use that inner die, which we didn't have because she'd flown away, but you will be getting that inner die, and you can use that on its own. Or you can cut them both together, and you can get that all over super detailed design. Oh my goodness me, but for £4, $4, quite frankly, you've got to be adding that to your carts, because that is an absolute steal of a deal. That's got to be my pick of the show. I can't quite frankly believe that's in there, but it is, so there's nothing we can do about it. Now, next up, we can also be looking at our spiral pop-outs, and I've just heard in my ear, I didn't even think about this, but it's true. That is not an August launch, and it's not a machine. Therefore, you can be getting 20% off. Use that BankHall20 code. Don't forget, it's single use and it's individual items only. But if you want that price to be even more outrageous, quite frankly, then we can be getting 20% off using that code BankHall20. Now, next up, if you love your connected cards, this is going to be the one to go for. This is your spiral pop-out butterfly. 4 separate dies when it comes to this gorgeous set of dies. You are getting a platinum club price, wow, of £4 or $4. It should be $12.99 or $14.95. You've got the dies, which will allow you to create that spiral pop-out element, but the embellishment dies as well, which is absolutely amazing. So you can be decorating up your makes absolutely perfectly. Love that one. Now, next up, a super fun set of stamps and dies coming to you as part of our shaped shaker cards range. Amazing value again on this one. It should be $14.99 or $19.95. It's coming to you for just £4 or $4. Love the fact that, of course, you can be using these stamps to create your embellishments onto your shape cards, or that can just be a topper onto your cards. You've got the option with these. Of course, they've been designed with shakers in mind, but you don't always have to use them in that particular concept. Completely up to you how you are working with these, but you've got absolutely everything you need included to create the most fabulous shape cards, if that's how you're choosing to work with them. An outstanding value for money, little one to go for there at just £4 or $4. Wow, amazing deals. Right, next up, we have got another outstanding deal coming your way. This is your Crafters Inspiration Issue 3 magazine. You are getting 68 pages of inspiration. You're getting dies, you're getting a paper pack, you are getting your stencils or your masks, and you're getting your stamps as well. Amazing deal on that one. Should be $12.99, but it's coming to you guys at home today for just £4 or $4. Wowzers. If you've got a little bit of a crafty block, maybe you're stuck for inspiration, then that's going to be the one to go for. Now, oh my goodness, we have shown you some absolutely cracking deals. Make sure you're checking out the website. Make sure you're checking out £5 Friday, because there's some absolutely outstanding deals on there, but just for today only. Don't forget as well, we have just kicked off our bank holiday weekend here in the UK. That means, yes, first thing it does mean, it's raining, and honestly, I've just heard the rain. Oh my goodness me, I've not even got a waterproof coat. It's the sort of weather where you're going to need to be building an ark, put it that way. So you can tell it's a bank holiday, but also we've got to do something nice for the bank holiday, because quite frankly the weather isn't. So what we're doing for you guys at home are bringing to you a fabulous offering with 20% off code. That code is BankHall20. Pop that into that promo code box when you're checking out your order, and as long as it's not a machine, as long as it's not a bundle or an August launch, you can get a tasty 20% off that order. Single use, so make sure you're using that wisely, but please do make sure you're taking advantage of that before the end of Monday when that expires. Now, wow, I am so excited that we have got this on the show. I absolutely love this. I'm so passionate about this. I know I've talked about it time and time again, but this system is absolutely incredible. I love my colouring, but I always say one of the things I love about craft the most, I mean, I love everything about craft, but one of the things I love the most about craft is it doesn't matter how experienced you are, there is always something new to learn with craft. And this, for me, really does exemplify that. I've been colouring for quite a few years. I'm lucky enough to have quite a few different colouring mediums in my crafty stash, but when I got my hands first off on this Academy of Colour, oh my goodness, I was so excited, because you are getting tuition from Leanne, and that, quite frankly, is absolutely invaluable. But the boxes that we bring to you go hand in hand with that education. So this is your portraits collection. Yes, it's part of that system, it's part of that academy, it's part of all those other boxes, but these boxes are also all standalone as well. So you don't need to worry if you've got none of the rest of the range. You can get started with this one today. And when I say get started, you can get started for just £24 or $36. And at that price, you can see why we're calling this our star buy for today. 41-piece collection. This is all about your portraits. So what are you getting included as part of this box? Well, first up, for me, the most important thing is you're getting a little card in there with a QR code. All you need to do is scan that, and don't worry as well, if you're like me and have no idea how to use a QR code, I mean, I'm not being funny, but me trying to log into the iPad is bad enough. Oof, blimey, me and a QR code are not friends. Don't worry, you've also got a web address on that card, so you can literally just type that in. So it is a lot easier if you are not into technology like me. So all you're going to do is you're going to scan that or type your code in. That will take you to your educational videos. Those are with Leanne, and of course, we know that she knows literally everything about colouring, so she's going to take you through step by step all of those different lessons, how you can colour to get those amazing effects on all of your portraits. And to go hand in hand with that education, we are bringing to you all of those pens. So you're getting your duo colour alcohol-based pens. You are getting 6 of those, and you can see all the colourways that you've got in there. You have also got your duo colour aquas as well, 3 of those giving you 6 colourways in total. You're also getting all of your stamps, and those are the images that Leanne's are going to be using in those lessons, so everything's working together absolutely perfectly. Your stamp storage panel, so if you do have your original binder, then you will be able to store them on those. You're getting your 12 of your alcohol-based card and 12 of your watercolour card as well. Everything included for a Platinum Club price today of £24 or $36. But for me, the most invaluable thing is that you get that education to go alongside as well. Now, I love my colouring, I say it time and time again, so of course, I know it's 12 o'clock, but we're going to overrun a little bit because we've got to sneak in that last demo. We have got to actually sneak in a little bit of a demo using our fabulous Academy of Colour portraits. So let's bring in some of these stamps and some of those amazing pens from that collection. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our stamped image. Stamped it onto some of our card that's actually included as part of that box. It's that alcohol pen colouring card. We stamp that using our Flagstone alcohol proof ink, so that's going to be ideal for use with our alcohol based pens. So we're going to start by working from light to dark. So we're going to start off with our EB1 and we're going to work up all the way to our EB6, which is the darkest within this pen blend. So all we're going to do is we're actually going to just focus on a small section of this image to start with. We're not going to colour in all of the hair at once. I always say it, but split your image down into sections. Don't think you've got to colour a massive great chunk all in one fell swoop, and it can be a little bit overwhelming, especially if you're brand new to colouring. Just focus on those small areas. Master that area. Once you're happy with that particular section that you've just coloured, then move on to the next one, and then you'll start to build up that image nice and easily, and it'll start to come together quite quickly as well. Now we've got that lovely brush nib with these lovely duo colour alcohol pens. Means laying down that colour is super easy, and it makes it easy as well to achieve this flicking technique that we're doing here. So all we're going to do is we're going to leave that preserved highlight. So we're not going to fill in that full section that we're colouring. We're just flicking into that preserved highlight and actually leaving that part white. It's going to give us that lovely shine, that realistic highlight onto the hair. Then we move up the colourway, so we're moving up into the darker colours. Now all of the pens that we're using here are part of the EB, that earth brown colour family, but they're all of different shades, and what we've got here is we've got a system, exactly the same system as our illustrators and our classics. The number denotes how dark or how light that colour is, so the darker that colourway, the higher the number is going to be. So that's our EB2. Then as we move up to our EB4, obviously a higher number means it's going to be a darker colourway. And what we're doing is we're literally just following those lines that we've got within that stamped image to give us the clues as to where that shading is going to be. So it's a little bit darker towards the edges here. If we think where she's got a plait there, it's pinched in where it's the hair's sort of moving into that plaited area. So it's going to be a little bit darker there. So we're going to be adding some of our darker pens into that area, and all the time preserving that highlight on the centre. So we've got that really realistic shine onto the middle of the hair there. And then we're going in with our EB6, the very darkest, and just adding it at those real edges of that colouring. We're not adding too much of that onto there. We want to keep those lighter areas on the centre there. So all it is a case of doing, and I know that was super quick, but of course, as part of this box, you are getting all of the education, and Leanne will take you through step by step how to colour that full image, both in your alcohol-based pens, but don't forget as well, you do also get your duo colour aquas. So she teaches you all about the alcohol pen colouring and your aqua-based pen colouring as well, which is absolutely incredible to get that included in just the one box. So let's speed it along a little bit and let's bring in one that we've already done. I mean, look at her, how absolutely gorgeous is she. Same technique with all of the hair, then we've just coloured the skin, and we've also coloured her dress as well. I've used actually the original box to get the colourways for her dress. That's just the dusty purple colourways that I've used on there. But all of her skin tones, all of the hair tones, those pens are all part of that Academy of Colour Portraits box. So all we're going to do is we're just going to layer this onto some of that lovely purple card that we've got there. And then let's bring in our card base. So for our card base, we have got some of our Centura Pearl Fresh White 6x6 inch fold back card. And all that means is we've cut our card down to 6 inches by 12 inches. We've scored at 3 inches, we've scored at 6 inches, and then we just folded back to give us that lovely fold back element. That bit that we've cut off, we've actually saved that, and that's going to form that Z fold part. So that's actually 2 inches in height, but again, it's exactly the same length on that one, so it's a 6 inches, so they're going to fit together perfectly. Pattern paper that I'm using here is from one of our older paper pads, actually a 12x12 one, Art Floral Fantasy. And to keep everything tied together nicely, same mats and layers as we use for our topper, as we're using for our papers here. So we're matting and layering our paper onto that lovely lilac-y colour of cardstock, and then we're just popping that onto our card base. So one's going onto the back there. We've done exactly the same with another piece that's going to go onto the front. Again, everything's tied together beautifully. And the way that I worked with this image, I chose my pattern paper first, and then I chose my coloured cardstock, and then I chose my pen colours from that point on. And I just find that's the easiest way to work when you are getting everything colour matched perfectly. Now exactly the same paper pad that we've used here, but just a slightly different design, just to mix things up a little bit for the pattern paper. So we're adding onto our Z fold bar. So we've got one longer strip that will go onto that front section, and then we've got 2 slightly smaller pieces that will go on the inside of this piece. So let's just line that up and stick that onto there. And then, like we say, exactly the same, a couple of these that we'll be adding onto that centre part of our Z fold bar. I have to say, I'm loving this colourway at the moment. The like sagey sort of green with the lilac, doesn't it work? An absolute treat. Perhaps I wouldn't be naturally popping this colour combo together myself, but I do always say be inspired by your paper pads, and if it works in a paper pad, then we know that colour combination is one that's good to go, good to use yourself. So always look into your paper pads, look at the colour combinations that are being used in there, and just draw inspiration from those paper pads, and you'll be finding that you'll be mixing up your colourways a little bit more in your crafting, which I always think is super fun, just to experiment a little bit more. I know I always tend to go for my pinks and my purples, but mix it up. It's fun to do that. It's fun to just change things up a little bit and breathe a little bit of fresh air into your crafting, which is always a good thing. So when it comes to sticking this bar down, a little bit on the left and a little bit on the right. You don't need any on those sections along there. And then all we're going to do is line it up. And I always say it's up to you. Where you place this bar is totally and utterly up to you. It's personal choice. But let's bring in our topper and decide. I think I want it slightly below. Ooh, yeah, let's go slightly below our topper. So let's go towards the bottom, just like so. And then just line it up. And once you're happy, just open it out, check that everything's in line, which it is, which is fabulous. And then that is all done and good to go. Now then we're going to bring in our topper, and of course it's a Lilly card, so it needs some foam. We've not got any foam on there yet. Oh, panic, it's time to panic for you. We've got our foam on the situation. Jamie in our ear is surprised there's no luxury card. Jamie, I've actually shocked myself. I've prepped all 3 demos. I mean, we're only going to get through 2, but the other one doesn't feature any metallic card either. Blimey me. I was clearly having a bit of an off day yesterday. I'm feeling all right at the moment, but by the end of the day, I might need to lie down because it's very much not like me, because you know all our luxury card stocks that we bring to you. There was one wake-up call a few weeks back, and I think it was on every single demo. So yeah, I do like my luxury card. Now, something I love about this stamp set, yes, it's all about the colouring, but we're also bringing to you our sentiments as well. So we're going to pop Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful. I'm just deciding, let's have it on the reverse there. So you've got a couple of sentiments within this stamp set. Here we've just stamped onto, as always, some of our multi-purpose card using our black ink pad. Again, matting and layering onto that same lovely sort of lilac-y lavender colour. A couple of foam pads onto that left-hand side. I think we might add an extra one just to make sure that it's nice and secure when we're sticking this down. So let's pop that onto there. And then just making sure that I've not got foam pads exposed on the reverse just before I press that down. Looks good enough to me. I'll pop that onto there, and just to finish it off, you know I do love a little ribbon bow, so I think we will pop our little ribbon bow on that top left-hand corner, just as that, almost like a little full stop on your design, isn't it? Your little finishing touches do make such a big difference. If I was at home, I would definitely be using my hot glue just to attach that onto there, but for speed, our tape pen will hold it in position just for now. Let's pop that onto there, just like so. A little bit of extra tape underneath that tail just to get that sitting a little bit better, and then I think that will do. Super quick and easy card, but let's be honest, it's all about that colouring, and that is the sort of colouring that you can be doing when you get that amazing Academy of Colour Portraits box home for literally just, wow, £24 or $36. You can see why it's our star buy at that price. I love this box, I always say it, but I love colouring all of my character stamps. I love my skin and hair colouring, and if you're not so confident, or if you just want to learn even more techniques, then that box is the one to go for. Now we are approaching the end of the show. I mean, technically we are at the end of the show, but you know, we're overrunning a little bit. It's a Friday. We've been told we're allowed, so you know, we're going for it. But I think it's time to get that vote in for demo of the show. So what's it going to be? Couple of demos to vote for, completely down to you guys at home. So first up, we went all Christmas with this one. Our little box using our fabulous nesting dies and those Christmas fantasy sentiments that are both on buy one get one free deals. That's demo number one. Then next up, the one we just popped together, totally different, very much an everyday. Jamie, my ear, is loving this one. He loves his florals, does Jamie. Loves his purple, loves his pinks. But that is demo number two. Is it going to be demo number two? Or is it going to be demo number one? Dean can't call it. Jamie can. Up to you guys at home though, up to you guys at home. Before we share with you a couple of extra deals just to end the show, I've got to say a few more hellos because we have got so many comments coming through. Oh my goodness me. We have got, oh, so lovely. Honestly, your guys' comments literally, they sometimes bring a little bit of a tear to my eyes. You guys at home are so, so lovely. Our crafty community is just absolutely incredible. So thank you so much, guys. Adriana's saying, hola, hola, Adriana. We've got Linda saying you're doing a great job, Lily. Oh, thank you, Linda. Oh, Linda is saying, Lily, can you tell me the difference between Centura Pearl and Printable Centura Pearl? Well, Centura, let's be honest, a lot of these Centura Pearls you can print onto. The only thing is your printer. As long as your printer will take that 300 GSM, then you should be all good to go when it comes to your Centura Pearl. Oh, Phil Watson, is Lily flying solo this morning? I certainly am, but don't worry, Debbie and Craig will be back for the rest of the day. Teresa saying good morning, Sandy saying good morning. Oh, Colleen saying love this card, Lily. Paul Prince times 4 is saying looks pretty. Or Colleen saying she loves that stamp. She's practiced colouring with that stamp. It's a great one to practice on, isn't it? Sandy saying lovely card, Lily. Oh, thank you. Or some such lovely comments. Or Colleen saying, oh, she loves them both. It's going to be a tough vote for you guys at home, but thank you so much for all of your lovely comments. Now, before we get that vote in, what we're going to do is we're going to share with you one last time. I have to sneak this in because this has been proving so popular already, and quite frankly, you can see why. This is the most outstanding value for money. I mean, all of our mystery bags are, but this is absolutely ridiculous. 79% saving. So honestly, I cannot say it enough. 79% saving. You're saving over £100 or over $138. All this I'm about to show you, I do need to take a deep breath and I'll need to lie down afterwards, that is for sure. But all of this for £24 or $32. So what are we getting? Said it at the top of the show, but quite frankly, this is absolutely incredible value because this I use time and time again in my crafting. You can use it with so many different items you've already got in your crafty stash. Maybe it's your nesting dies, maybe you've got other dies, maybe you're just going to be using this alongside your pattern papers to create quick and easy cards. This is incredible. You're getting 15 sheets. Yes, you can decoupage them all together, but you can use every single layer separately to make it go even further. Love the fact that you've got such a different mix of designs and styles within this collection. You've got everything for your masculine mates covered. If you're cute and cuddly, you've even got some of your little birdies on there. I mean tea and cake. You cannot go wrong with your tea and cake, and that is included. So many different designs, so much you can do with this, but absolutely super easy because it's already die cut, which is fabulous. So that is included. Then we're even bringing to your dies and sentiment dies, statement sentiment dies. That will take the whole front of your card and make it look absolutely stunning. This is part of our layerable cuttable sentiment die range, layer all those different designs together, and you can get that beautiful look and feel with that one. Absolutely love that. I think it's just gorgeous and so much fun to layer all of those different elements together. And then we are bringing to you even more dies as part of this collection. This time we've got some of our edgeable dies. Just gorgeous, gorgeous detail within there. So intricate. Love the fact that you've got that wider design and that sort of a little bit narrower design as well. Use them together, use them separately. Maybe it's going to be on the sides of your box lids as well. Wouldn't that work amazingly? Just a gorgeous, intricate design to have in your crafty stash. Next up, another useful one. You've got one of your large number dies and stencils. That inner die is a die itself, and then the outer ones are stencils as well, allowing you to create shape cards and mats and layers. Of course, it's a 9, but it could also be a number 6 as well if you want it to be. So options when it comes to that one. Then next up, for my range, unfortunately it's spelled wrong, but you know, close enough. It's part of the Nature's Garden Lily collection. This is your colour lily stem. It allows you to create those 3D lilies, just absolutely beautiful flowers, and you get not only the dies but those matching stamps as well, so you get so many options when it comes to that stamp and die set. Then next up, this is one that I use an awful lot in my crafting because let's be honest, we do have a lot of different floral designs in our craft stash, whether it's stamps or dies. These are going to work perfectly with all of those, whether it's part of the wildflower collection or not. You've got beautiful sentiments. You've got things like Stay Wild, Let Love Grow, and you've got also things like Let Your Dreams Blossom. Beautiful range of clear stamps with that one. Next up, can't believe we're getting this included. This is an incredible die. It's 5 by 5 inches in size. You get the outer frame and you get the inners as well, all separately, which allows you to interchange and mix and match however you see fit to build up your designs. So much versatility with that one. It's great fun to get playing with. Next up, we have got your Thinking of You die. You get both your inner word detail and that outer mat as well. You can use them separately or together, giving you lots of options with a beautiful font. Still very readable, but gorgeous detail within that font. Then next up, something very different in terms of the font that we've used on this one. This is going to be great for all of those masculine makes, perhaps your kiddie makes, or for your teenagers as well. Nice and bold with that large sentiment. You've got the thank and the you as separately, so you can layer them together in different ways, however you choose to work with those, but great for those really striking cards. Next up, maybe you love your concept cards. Well, this one is going to be absolutely ideal. It's been designed with those zigzag cards in mind, but of course I know how creative you guys are at home. You'll be using this in lots of different ways. You'll be using the dies separately. You'll be building them maybe into dioramas or just layered on top of each other, maybe with a frame around the outside, but absolutely beautiful. This on its own is worth $12.99, so you're starting to see the value of this mystery bag is amazing. When the whole mystery bag itself is costing just £24 or $32, it is an absolute steal. Snap this up. I mean, that's half the bag in itself, which is amazing. You're getting an awful lot more now. Oh, talking of pretty shiny stuff. Oh, these are just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that colour at the top is my favourite colour in all the world. It's just absolutely beautiful. These are your gilding flakes. You're getting 3 different pots as part of our carnival collection. Look at those colourways. Oh my goodness me. Have you seen gilding flakes as gorgeous as that? I have to say, yes, you can find gold, you can find silver, you can find bronze quite readily on the market. You cannot find anything like that, let's be honest. I cannot think of another brand that does gilding flakes quite as, I've got to say it, quite as delicious as those. Don't eat them. Don't eat them. Please don't eat them. I mean, they wouldn't taste nice, but they are just absolutely beautiful. Just gorgeous. And to go hand in hand with those, we're actually bringing to you, as part of this mystery bag, we're bringing to you some of the glue pens. So what you can do is you can use these to actually draw, maybe it's going to be adding detail onto your stamp designs, maybe even onto your pattern papers. $9.99 on its own are these glue pens. And you are getting the 3 different nib widths. You're getting your ballpoint, you're getting that chisel and your bullet point as well. Works hand in hand with your gilding flakes, which is incredible. And then finally, talking of gilding flakes, we have got another set of gilding flakes. Love the fact with Lily, get your teeth in. Blimey. There we go. With this one, you have got both your gilding flakes, you've got your liquid glue, and you've got the sponge as well. So of course, yes, you can be using your glue pens with these gilding flakes and with the other gilding flakes, but you can also be using accessories within this set with your other gilding flakes as well. So everything's mixing and matching and working together. That liquid glue, of course, you can use it just applying it like you would a glue pen, but you can also use it alongside that sponge, apply it to your stamps, and then you can actually stamp and then gild that stamp design, which is an absolutely fabulous result with that. Wowzers. All of these goodies all of those for a Platinum Club price today of just £24 or $32. That is absolutely amazing. Definitely snap that up. Do check out the website as well, because we do have our amazing other mystery bag that are all about the card and paper. But I know Debbie and Craig will be back later today. Whoop. Oh dear, snuck up. That's part of one of our £5 deals. Check that out on the website. But they'll be back for the rest of the day to share with you even more incredible deals, because my goodness me, we have got a lot. We only managed to share with you just a few this morning, but there's lots coming up throughout the rest of the day. Now, thank you so much, everybody, for your company. And thank you for your comments, as always. It's been absolutely lovely. Winner for demo of the show is number 1. Went for all things Christmas with that one. Just a few more comments I've got to say before I say goodbye. Lindsay's saying it's a hard choice. Oh, Janet, that is lovely. If anyone can handle a solo, it's you. You're doing it great and so enjoy watching the show. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Lindsay's saying done an awesome job this morning. Thank you. Oh, you guys. Oh, Lily, you have such a calm, soothing voice. You make the whole show a relaxing experience. Well, apart from when I got a little bit shouty about that 3-in-1 creator card deck. Let's be honest, I got quite excited over that. I've already got them at home, but I'm starting to think, do I need a second? Maybe I do. Maybe I'll be checking the website out after we come off the show. You know what I'm like for my shopping. I'll be placing my order probably on that £5 Friday a little bit later today, that is for sure. As I say though, thank you so much for your company at home. We have got Debbie and we've got Craig coming up for the rest of the day. But I will be back tomorrow, all day tomorrow. It's me and our lovely Michelle, so I cannot wait for that. But as ever, thank you so much for your company this morning. I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.